I think it's the daily CBD. It's some with a little red print on there, or is it any time that your baseline blood level of CBD up? And what I've tried to do with that.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kidney Coach. I'm naturopathic Dr. Fiona Chin, and I'm with Morgan Camp. And we wanted to share some information about CBD oil and its use in kidney disease. So first off, CBD, tell us more about it. Why is it become such a big thing? Why are people using it? Why is it so popular at the moment? What does it do? And why maybe with kidney disease would somebody think about using it?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, so I'm sure most of the listeners have heard about CBD. Probably many have even tried it. Probably many have had success, and many might have had failure. So we'll try to cover some of that and why and how. So CBD is popular because it's a safe, natural treatment that has virtually no side effects other than, common things like sedation, and some people have paradoxical responses where they might get anxious. That always wears off within a few hours. They have no long-term significant side effects, meaning you're not going to harm any organs if you take it, compared to other pain meds, which are like NSAIDs, which are either kidney and then stomach toxic at high doses, or opiates, which of course are addictive. So CBD by itself, without THC, has no addictive properties. Side effects are minimal, and a lot of people like it because it can lower systemic inflammation when taken at high doses for a long period of time. There's a couple caveats with picking the right form of CBD. So there are many types of CBD, and a lot of the cheaper versions are like CBD isolates, which are just like the CBD molecule by itself. And those are less efficacious. And then also a lot of the bottles on the market aren't actually that strong necessarily. So buyer beware a little bit of what you're getting. Yeah, on the other end of the spectrum is the sleep formula. And the sleep formula is unique because it has CBD, CBG, and CBN in it. So these aren't alphabet soups, but these are types of cannabinoids in the liquid. The CBG is a precursor cannabinoid that has a lot of benefits around brain health, is in the research showing. And CBN is a sedative. So CBN is very calming and often good to help you fall asleep. I find the sleep formula to be very useful for that, to help fall asleep. And I just keep one by my bedstand, and I don't use it every night. If I use it every night, then tolerance builds up to any product and it stops working. But I'll put it by the bedstand, and if I wake up in the middle of the night, just put a dropper full in my mouth, and I'm usually back to sleep pretty quickly and sleep through the night.
So I
find it very useful for that. And I've treated thousands of people with insomnia. I've had insomnia off and on since I was a kid. So I've researched and tried every sleep formula, sleep product, etc. And I'm not a fan of prescription sleep aids at all. Those are only blocking your ability to go in deep sleep and REM sleep. So I don't take those ever. I've literally taken less than a handful of maybe 5 in my whole life of sleep pills for prescription sleeping aids, just because the evidence is that bad on how dangerous your system. And there's even evidence suggesting that, we're not even going to go there, but let's just say they're not good for you, prescription sleep aids.
No. And we know how important a good night's sleep is to recovery and, from disease and injury prevention. And if you've got a chronic disease like kidney disease, you need to be getting your good, 8 hours sleep. It regulates your blood sugar levels and heart rate variability and blood pressure. So all those things which can contribute to kidney disease. So getting a good quality night's sleep is, imperative to healing. So that could be really useful. And it's hard when you've got a chronic disease, because often what happens is your sleep goes out the window, which is what happened to me initially. So, and it was, CBD that got mine back on track as well. Is there one that you would suggest people start with if someone was thinking about getting into starting with some Yellow Athletic or trying some CBD? Where would you suggest people start?
Perfect. Yeah, I'll go over that and just some tips on how to take them too. So I think it's the daily CBD. It's some with a little red print on there, or is it anytime? I always get the labels confused.
Yeah, anytime recovery.
The anytime recovery. Yeah. So this is, as the name implies, Yellow Athletic. So a lot of, this is for athletes in recovery after exercise. or just, you injured yourself and you're hurting now too. So that liquid, the way I recommend, that's a good starting point. That'll get your baseline blood level of CBD up. And what I've tried to do with that and recommend for my clients is take that regularly. Take it a couple times a day on a regular basis. And yeah, maybe the first dose doesn't solve all your problems, but when I found myself and I've had countless injuries and so much pain, is that, and I did this when I started taking the L-Athletic. I was like, let me just take it at a high dose for a week and see what happens. Versus like, oh, once in a while. I took it around the clock, 2 or 3 doses a day, 1 to 2 dropperfuls for a full week. And it definitely brought like the baseline pain way down.
And if you want to know more about what we do, head to www.kidneycoach.com. Thanks for being part of our audience. If you have any questions about this, feel free to email the team. They can answer all your questions in CBD or drop a comment in below. Thanks for being part of our community. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks, Dr. Cam. Appreciate you.
Thank you.